Hello everyone, welcome back to Danganronpa Triggered Happy Havoc, where last time we were doing an investigation again about the murder of Mukuro, and Monokuma just called us to the gym, and we're close to the end of the investigation. I don't know how much longer we have. We need to go to the gym, we need to check out the morgue again, or the biolab, I guess. Both, this is the same place. And I guess talk to Kyoko about what we saw, about the notebook, stuff like that. But yeah, this could be the last time if there's not much to do before the trial. If it gets longer, I'll probably split it in two. But let's see. Let's see what we can figure out. Let's see what Monokuma wants to tell us. I honestly do not remember what it is. Oh, hey, Hiro. Makoto, why'd you act so surprised? No reason. You heard Monokuma's announcement, right? Are you here to find out what he has to say? I just did, actually. I'm on my way out. You already talked to him? What'd he say? Listen, sorry, but I gotta go. Hiro, wait. There was no point in trying to stop him. He ran off like a frightened animal. Hiro? It was like he was trying to avoid me. I was hoping to talk to him about the notebook I found in the locker, right? Has he been hiding something this whole time? So he found his notebook, which doesn't really make sense. I mean, it might make sense to you at this point, right? You might have figured it out already. What's going on? Just one of the secrets or one of the big things in this school that's not what it seemed at the beginning.
I am Monokuma!
Hello, welcome, hello. Are you ready for your final hint? Well, it just so happens to be in the envelope on the ground in front of you. I think I know what this is. I think they're pictures. Or at least one. The envelope? You remember like we saw photos just hanging out on the floor? This must be the envelope. And just so you know, I won't be answering any questions about what you find inside. What? Don't worry, just get on with it. It's interesting to see how Monokuma wants us to figure things out sometimes. Even though it's sort of not to their... It doesn't really help them, but well. Let's see. Monokuma's cryptic words didn't make me feel any better, but I picked up the envelope and opened it. What I found was a single photograph, a single one. There we go, okay, this is what I thought. It featured a bunch of faces I recognized extremely well. Everyone's there. There's Mukuro on the left. Here. And this person, we're not seeing their face for some reason, which is obviously Junko. For a second I forgot. And everyone else. Cool. So I wouldn't say a face you recognize well, but well. It was everyone who'd come to Hope Speak at the same time as me. Wait, but... Oh, and it's just Makoto's missing. Is the only one missing. So everyone has... Probably everyone saw a photo that they're the only one missing, so they can doubt everyone else and they can think like everyone's in on it against me, right? But that's why Hiro was so paranoid, right? There's someone behind Sayaka. She's the only one I don't recognize. Wait, that's not true. I do recognize her. That's right, when Byakuya and I were in the headmaster's room and we looked at the file. Mukuro Ikusaba. Then that girl is... What? Why? Why is Mukuro here with everyone else? And even more than that, just having everyone here pose like this is weird enough by itself. And we're all wearing matching uniforms, so I don't remember anything like this. And now that I'm looking at it, it's not even everyone. I'm not in the picture. I'm the only one not there. The picture has all 15 other students, but not me. But I guess that makes sense. After all, I don't remember ever taking a picture like this. I went to junior high with Sayaka, but the first time I met everyone else was when I arrived here at Hope Speak Academy. So it's natural for me to not be in this picture, but what's definitely unnatural is that everyone else is in the picture, even though everyone was like me and didn't know each other till we got here. But if this picture is real, then could it be everyone else and just me? Everyone here except me is... How long are you gonna keep up this rambling soliloquy of yours, Hamlet?
What are you gonna do?
You're kinda getting in the way standing there, you know? So I mean, get out. But
How strange.
I told you I'm not fielding any questions.
Unbelievable.
What kind of mystery would this be if I gave you all the answers? That would be totally out of left field. Okay. I guess that means he's done talking. Damn it. Group photo. Okay, we'll see what that is about. So in the end, all I found in the gym was even more confusion. And with that confusion in hand, I left the gym dejected. How does that count as a hint? It just made me even more confused. Is that what Monokuma was going for? Did he put together a fake photo just to confuse me? But it looks so real, so full of life. How could anyone fake that? Which would mean everyone but me. Maybe I should just ask everyone directly. That should clear all this up. No, I have to clear all this up. Okay. Do we want to meet individual people? I guess so. I need to talk to everyone. I need to sort of confront everyone. I don't know if the biolab is somewhere I can go to right now. It's here, right? I don't know if I can check out the lights or if I just need to talk to people first. And I don't think anyone's going to be too responsive. I decided to visit the biolab one more time. And the first thing I saw when I got there, oh gosh, was her passed out again. I guess she's not going to answer many questions. Toko? Oh god. Right now I need to deal with Toko. Is that Mukuro? Toko, are you okay? No, she's not dead, is she? Whoa. It's cold, it's super cold, it's so cold I think I might catch cold. You keep taking naps in places like this, I'm sure you will.
I see.
I was asleep? I must have fainted again. I bet you were standing there staring at me getting all excited, weren't you? No, I wasn't. Then what? Hot and bothered? Straight up horny? Okay, so why did you pass out? I don't know, last thing I remember was me waking up just now. What'd you do to Ms. Morose? Oh, that's right. Your memory stops and starts each time you switch. Bingo bazinga, we share some basic knowledge, but our memories are very much separate. And don't say it like it's a bad thing, it's a blessing as far as I'm concerned. Because even if she forgets something, I totally remember. So it's like double the memory. It's more like half. Okay, I'm gonna talk about the memory. Interesting. But all I want to know right now is, where's my little darling? Tell me now, or I slit your throat. I don't know, I'm sure Byakuya's around somewhere doing his own investigating.
Yes.
By himself? I assume so. I knew it, I totally knew it. I'm a total pro when it comes to all things master. Anyway, I gotta hurry. I can't even imagine how lonely he must be right now. Toko shut off, her eerie laughter echoing behind her. I totally forgot to ask her about the picture. Well, there's no point in asking Genocide Jack anyway. Besides, I have more important things to do right now. Why did Toko faint? There's gotta be some reason for it. The fridge, it's open, but I'm sure they were all shut last time I was here. That must be why she passed out.
Right.
She faints so easily. Kyoko!
Makoto.
It's getting late, isn't it? Are you okay?
Indeed.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. No, you don't have to apologize.
Listen.
Listen about this room, because we left her at the headmaster's room, where we found the bones of his father, of her father. Yeah, it's a morgue. Yeah,
I knew it.
I suspected as much. And Toko must have looked inside the fridge, seen what was in there, and well, there you have it. You knew she'd fainted?
Indeed.
I was on my way here when Genocide Jack came running past me. I assumed she must have sneezed, but once I got inside, the real reason became clear.
It would seem...
I imagine she came here to investigate, and when she opened the slot there, that's when she saw the body inside and dropped like a bag of rocks. Why is everything gotta be so difficult with her?
Anyway,
we should close it up. I don't want to leave it hanging open like that. Yeah, good idea.
Makoto.
Give me a hand with this. Kyoko approached the fridge, hands outstretched. But suddenly she stopped. Of course we're gonna check who it is, right? What's wrong?
Listen.
Maybe we should wait a second before closing it. How come? Because Mukura's body is in there. Mukura's corpse? Mukura's body's inside the fridge?
I see.
Just like every other time, the mastermind probably brought it up here while we were in the class trial. The mastermind did it? Because he assumed we wouldn't be going to class trial over again. Doing the class trial over again, I guess.
So...
You may be right. Either way, now we can finally get a good look at the body. That's right, Kyoko didn't get a chance to check the body during the last investigation.
Makoto.
I need to do my own examination of the corpse as soon as possible. I'm going to find a clue this time, and I'm going to grab the mastermind by the tail. Okay, so what should I do?
So then...
Why don't you just wait over there? I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished. Wait over there? That's it? Okay. I should ask Kyoko about that group photo. After all, she's in it too. Don't let me interrupt your investigation, but I wanted to talk to you about something. What is it? It's about the announcement Monokuma made earlier.
Whew.
You meant the one about a hint or something? I didn't take him up on the offer. Why not? So, what I saw before about like Monokuma doing things that are not really to their benefit, I was wrong, because like I was thinking that he would like reveal... Yeah, he sort of is revealing it in a weird way. Something about the school, but he's actually trying to like plant doubt in everyone's minds, which I guess makes sense, but we're smart enough, I guess. Why not?
Because...
The only reason he gives a hint at this point would be to confuse us to cloud our judgment. I can solve this mystery on my own without whatever hints he may have to offer. I feel like she would be smart enough to check it out and be like, take it with a grain of salt, you know? That's a good point. I wish I could go back and do the same thing, but what's done is done, I guess. Standing here looking at her, I don't think she's hiding anything from me. Is she right? Did the mastermind forge that picture as a trap to confuse us? That's gotta be it. There's no other explanation. Okay. Are we done or no? I should ask Kyoko about the group photo. Well. It's a fridge meant for storing dead bodies. I can't do it. I can't look inside. Do we need to check things out or no? Already looked through this instruction manual. More importantly... You know, I think I've seen a tarp like this somewhere before. Okay, we still need to do this. Oh, it's the same type. It's the same we found in the garden tool shed. If I remember, that tarp had a stamp on it that said Biolab. And that's a tarp that was used to help camouflage the murder in the garden. At some point, someone got it from the Biolab and took it over there. Tarp. And this is nothing. On the left side of the refrigerator, a bunch of blue lights are on. On the right side, these aren't.
It would seem...
You would seem the blue light comes on when a slot is occupied. So when someone's in there, the blue light comes on. Looking around, the number of lights that are on... Sorry. Including Mukuro's, that's 9 in all. 9? 9 lights? Gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Why isn't there 10 if Mukuro is someone else? Good question. Okay, Makoto, I'm done. Already? Jeez, that was fast.
Indeed.
Anyone can do good work if they go slow. In that spirit, I'll make my report brief. Did you find anything? I paid careful attention to the wounds and the traces of blood, and it seems highly likely that the stomach wound and blow to the back of the head were inflicted after death. Really? The burned tissue made things a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings. So that means neither of those were the fatal injury, right? Then what was the fatal injury? Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They'd also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. The only other option is those other wounds, but the file said they were old.
Is that right?
Where does it say they're old?
Because...
All the Monokuma file says, oh my god, is that they were inflicted at least several days ago. I guess I don't see the difference.
Wrong.
Well, the difference is immense, considering the impression they give, of course.
Listen.
Seem to be equating several days old with simply old.
However,
That doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds makes it sound like they've been there forever, like they're not related to the murder. Are you saying they are? We all got the Monokuma file right after she was killed, right? So if the wounds were at least a few days old, there's no way they could have had anything to do with it.
so then,
But what if Mukuro herself wasn't killed within the last few days? What?
at the very least.
Certainly you can allow it as one of many possibilities, can't you? One of many?
Right.
A detective doesn't have supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. Instead, the ideal detective begins by imagining as many possible scenarios as they can.
In other words,
They envision these possibilities without prejudice, without bias, using only the logic and common sense. Then, as they investigate, they test what they find against each of these possibilities. Of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'll be any good at detective work. But beyond using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep it in mind for the future. Cool.
hey,
If there's anything else you'd like to know about the condition of the body, now's the time. I wonder how obvious this is, like how she died and who she is and all that, to someone who experiences this for the first time, because I can see it very clearly now, but I don't remember that I did way back when. Come to think of it, there was one thing. Earlier, when I was looking at Mukuro's profile, it listed her height and weight.
so
5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds, vitals were 31, 22, 32. Did I get all that right? You remembered all that? They are indeed consistent with the corpse. So then,
indeed,
don't forget about the Fenrir tattoo. There's absolutely no mistake.
indeed.
Our victim in this case is, without a doubt, Mukuro Ikusaba. Okay.
And
Is that all you wanted to ask? I think so.
so then,
It looks like we have no further business with Mukuro's body. Let's get going. It's kind of chilly in here. Oh wait, you're not gonna put the body back? Did you think it's kind of sad leaving it out like this?
why?
Sad. Did you forget? She was her enemy once. A part of the ultimate despair. She still got killed. She's still a victim.
Hey,
Have you ever heard the phrase, you reap what you saw? Yeah, but still.
whew,
You really are naive, you know that? It's really quite appalling. She could have abandoned me, but she decided to help me instead. So for someone like that, what does it mean to be naive?
so then,
I think we've done all we can do here. Back to our separate investigations, yes? Hold on, I still have one more thing to do. Something I need to talk to Kyoko about. I need to ask her about the pocketbook I found in that locker. If I don't do it now... Hey, Kyoko? I did have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask.
what?
Go ahead then, out with it. Have you really not seen your dad ever since you got here?
What? So,
What do you mean? Well, you know all those lockers in the second floor of the dorms? I do, yes. But to get into any of the lockers, you need the handbook of whoever the locker belongs to. Actually, I managed to get them open using that emergency handbook.
I see.
The one you found in the headmaster's hidden room.
And?
Did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers? I found a pocketbook, and after looking through it, I think it must be your pocketbook.
Why is that?
What makes you say that?
Because,
Like I said, only the locker's owner should be able to get into it, right? Can't imagine these lockers belong to any of us. After all, we only got access to that area just recently. What I'm saying is there's no way I could have had access to any of those lockers. And if I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in a locker? Everything you said makes perfect sense, but there was something written inside. It was about the headmaster, about your father.
what? If that's true,
Could that mean that video is real too? Video?
Makoto.
Oh, I think she saw a video. It could be something similar to what Makoto was dreaming about, I think. I think everything is finally starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. Although I'm afraid the picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined. I love how this game and other games these people have made sort of really build up to one big like conclusion slash plot twist slash like big climax, which is super cool to see in video games, especially storytelling ones, like story, I guess, visual novels or like story-based ones, which is something I don't feel like we see that much anymore. I don't know. It could be too on the nose. It could also be a little bit obvious what's going on, but not all of it. I mean, we don't have any information. Oh gosh, I can't speak. We don't have information on everything, and we will get a bunch of new information in the trial. But it's definitely gonna be super cool to put it all together, and I think it fits really well. Like, it just closes out the story really well. So it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be satisfying. Anyway, I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined. What are you talking about? I need to investigate those lockers right now. I need to confirm what you said with my own 2 eyes. Let me give you the headmaster's handbook. That way you can.
So...
That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening the locker with my own handbook. It's cool that Kyoko is smart, but she's really dumb in many ways. Like, she doesn't want to see what Monokuma has to say, even though she believes it's a lie. She can just not believe it. And she can do this and be like, I'll just open it with my handbook, but there are many problems with that. Like, what if it doesn't work? You're just gonna come back and be like, okay, I actually need that. I just have it and I'm not gonna use it anymore, dumbass. Also, she can also check out the other lockers, including the one with hero stuff. So that's a huge clue as well. So if Makoto's like, okay, he's super dumb. After all, it would seem that it's my locker. Your locker?
Makoto.
If you watch this, it'll all make sense. Oh, yeah. The whole interviews. I thought it was like just her, but I guess it's for everyone. A DVD. And it says Class 78 Urgent Interviews.
So...
Found it in that hidden room after you left.
Anyway...
I don't have time to explain exactly what I think it means. Just watch it and see for yourself. I think you'll realize exactly what it means. You'll understand why you found my pocket handbook in a place none of us had never seen before. None of this makes sense right now. But I guess that means there's some important clue on this DVD. Interview DVD.
Makoto.
Okay, and now it's my turn. Do you have a second to listen to me ramble? Ramble?
In other words...
Whoops. So as it turns out, the arrangements I'd made didn't stick. What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything, even my own feelings. This is a confession? You're talking about your dad, right? I can never find the answers to the questions I wanted to ask for the rest of my life. And all because of the mastermind.
However...
But there's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart. There's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that. Kyoko's eye burned with the fire of determination. Determination to defeat the mastermind. It's strange to be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness.
Why?
So why is it? Why does it bother me so much to know that he suffered? It's ridiculous. There's just no understanding it, I guess. Well, there is. She let out a small laugh as she said it. Her smile was filled with sorrow.
Whew.
That's it for my rambling. There's still much to do before I can consider my task complete. Yeah, you're right.
Hey.
But keep this in mind. There's only ever one absolute truth. Whether that truth serves justice or suffering. Whether it's the greatest truth or the worst. What do you mean?
Makoto.
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope. Let's remember this. Absolutely not, because all I can do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know? Indeed. Sorry if that was strange.
So then...
Anyway, I need to get going. I'll see you at the class trial. Leaving behind that final farewell, Kyoko was gone. I better get going myself. I got that DVD from Kyoko. I should head to the AV room to check it out. Kyoko said something about hopeless truth. But no matter what happens, I won't lose hope. Even if it's the worst truth in the world, I can't afford to lose. I don't know if I can still talk to different people. I guess I could. But let's just go to the AV room. Gosh. No. There. They should be able to play DVDs just fine. Well then, I better take a look. I took the DVD Kyoko gave me and put it in the player. It said that it was playing, but nothing appeared on screen. I stared into the black of the monitor. It must have been only a few seconds, but to me it felt like an eternity. And then, all of a sudden, an image appeared. Sayaka? I love this song. This song is so good. I love all the music in Danganronpa. Oh, by the way, I played a little bit of the demo for 100... The 100 line? No, the 100? What is that game called? Last Line of Defense, 100 Academy, 100 Line Academy? I think it's 100 Line Academy. And they have similar music to Danganronpa. It's so good. It's made with the same people, of course. And I'm so looking forward to playing that game. I think I'll play it here, probably. But I'm still not done with the demo. I want to play a little bit more. Anyway, Sayaka, this is a big moment. Sorry. Took me by total surprise. I hadn't seen Sayaka in who knows how long, and there she was.
Okay then, are you ready to begin?
The voice I heard was of the man positioned on one side of the screen. It was the voice of a middle-aged man.
I do apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation. I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
It sounded like he was trying to make a joke, but Sayaka's tense face, didn't move a single millimeter.
So this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute. It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So please don't worry too much. Now then, let me get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
Do you want me to accept that? Sayaka was obviously at a total loss. It made total sense. Who would agree to spending the rest of your life in the school? Accept. What?
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all this. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word.
As if on cue, that's where the video cut out. There was a lot I hadn't understood up till now, but only this, I simply couldn't comprehend what I had heard. Because I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. I know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with her friends again. She wanted it so bad that she tried to frame me for murder. So why? Why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? As I sat there thinking about it, I noticed a sudden light. On the monitor, the video I thought was finished flashed back on screen. My eyes started back to the screen. And if I was confused before, what I saw next pushed me right over the edge. There we go. Huh? What I saw was me. Impossibly, undeniably me.
So, Makoto, before we begin, I should let you know that I'll be recording our conversation.
Yes.
Yes. Why are you saying like that? Me and the headmaster were looking at each other. He and I were having what seemed like a fairly normal conversation. But I, in the I here and now, had absolutely no memory of it. I had no memory of even meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down to talk to him like this.
Now, shall we get straight to the point? Makoto, there's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
Yes.
This can't be real. I said yes.
I'm sorry I'm putting you through all this.
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
But I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you.
Once again, the video cut out. From there, the video repeated the same scene again and again with the others. Byakuya, Toko, Hina, everyone, they all said they agreed to live in this school forever. And then Kyoko, her interview with him had been recorded just as clearly. Without a doubt, she had met him. She had sat down with the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, her father. And when he asked this question, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted a life within the school. just as Kyoko's interview was wrapping up, the monitor suddenly went black. Huh? It wasn't just a monitor, the DVD player itself had apparently turned off, which of course meant that the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened?
Say what?
Oopsie, looks like it broke, out of service. What? It just so happened to break just now?
Too bad.
Now then, when doesn't matter. Failure can strike anywhere, anytime. That's what failure is, right? Failure my ass, you got the power and purpose. Well, whatever. Even if I watched the whole thing, it'd just be more of the same. He'd ask them the same question, and they all say yes. Couldn't help myself but let out a huge, exasperated sigh, but as I did, I remembered something.
That's right.
And, I mean, we have to think about why, right? Why Monokuma stopped in that moment. Maybe there was someone that if we saw, we would realize something. Just by looking at them or hearing their voice. I guess. I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to this school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that?
Hey.
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. A convenient outcome. Something that seemed so obviously work in favor of the mastermind. So does that mean I've lost my memory too? What about the others? Have we all forgotten? Or... interview DVD. Very cool. Oh... That's it, huh?
For anything that has a start, there has to be an end. And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start. There is no night that doesn't have a dawn. Although that dawn is totally pitch black. There is no storm.
I love this game. It's so stupid. I'm really happy that I found this game when I did. I think it really played a role in me liking all things Japanese and opening my mind to different kinds of storytelling and different kinds of games as well. I'm not sure if this was the first visual novel I ever played. There's a chance it was. But if it wasn't, it was there at the beginning. So it definitely brings all good memories for me. And I don't know how many times I've played it already, like 3 or 4. Wait. I think I played it at least 3 times already, completely. Anyway, and I'm really enjoying it playing it now. I'm kind of sad that it's gonna end, but I'm excited for the other games as well. Anyway.
Of course, then that leads to drought. But as I said, every end is the promise of a new beginning. Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again. Because the end is only the beginning. Anyway, let's get started. The beginning of the end of the class trial. Everyone gather once again at you know where.
It's about to begin again. The class trial is going to start. Final class trial. Last time all our lives will be on the line. Last time hope and despair are on the line. I don't have a choice. I have to do this. Okay then. This is the end. Holy. Also, we didn't get to talk to people. Because what? Oh, it's just the door. I'm like, what? I've never seen this before. It's just the red door. That's funny. So there was a moment where after we saw the photo, we were able to go into different places and talk to people. If I recall correctly, because I did this the first time I played this, you just go up to people and they don't want to talk to you. So everyone's like pretty confused and everyone sort of thinks they've been betrayed, right, by everyone else. And that's probably gonna take some time to resolve in the trial, but we'll see. So yeah, next time I think very likely is the last time. I think I'll just do the trial and then whatever comes after. I'm not sure how long that's gonna be. Maybe a couple of hours, which is gonna be exciting. Hopefully I can sort of make the time to sit for a couple of hours, enjoy it, and enjoy it with you as well. Hopefully you enjoy it as well. I'll be here very soon. We'll go into the red door one last time to uncover all the mysteries in the school and around Mukuro's murder as well. So hope you enjoyed. Have a good one. I will see you very soon. Bye bye.